Hi guys, so I am doing a tutorial on how to install Laravel and run it locally. So this is pretty much what you need to do is you need to go to your Git repo, copy the link, clone or download, and make a new folder on your desktop. And we'll start by opening it, opening the folder that you just created, and then opening a Git bash here. So yeah, git clone, and then paste the link in here. And then yeah, it should be downloading instantly. So after you download that, I'll show you what you do after that. Just let it download real quick. Okay, so it has now downloaded onto my desktop. And now, if I open it, here is my Laravel folder that I created, and this is the project that we'll be working with. So, now first of all, we have to go to local disk C, open your MAMP directory, and then go to htdocs. And then this is your project folder. So this is where all your projects go. And now what you do is the, the repo that you pulled, copy or move it to this directory. So now it's easier for MAMP to detect it. Go to preferences. Make sure that your PHP is running the version that your Laravel was installed with. So mine, in this case, mine is 7.1.5. There are older versions of MAMP that hold on, pull it up right now. There are older versions of MAMP that um, have more recent PHP versions, such as like the newest MAMP. Um, I'm actually running the older version of MAMP. So if we go down to downloads, and you can click this thing at the bottom, which says older MAMP and MAMP Pro versions. This is the one that I got, which runs the PHP version 7.1.5. And we need to remember this version, by the way. So yeah, if you don't see any of these numbers, that means that you're running a newer version of MAMP. I'm running an older version, so I had to go to MAMP downloads and then click this older MAMP and MAMP Pro version, just because the Laravel version that I'm using is running 7.1.5 PHP. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much it. And then with the document root, you need to change this to your project folder. So C, MAMP directory, htdocs, and then click on Laravel or your project folder, and then click on public. That's where all this stuff happens. So yep. Make sure also click on ports. Go to Apache port, and 80 was being used, so I had to change to 8080, and that will um, make sure it works properly locally. So click on OK. Okay, so now we start the servers, Apache server, MySQL server, and wait for that to happen. Once that happens, we can now install Composer. Okay, so if you don't have a Composer already, you have to go to google.com and then type in Composer download. Composer download. And then come to the first link and click the first link. And then click on download and run composer setup.exe. Should load on the page that we're on currently. Yes, it does. So open that. Once it finishes downloading, click yes, if you can see that. Yep. Okay. Yeah, my installer things. Um, yep. So once this is up and installed, you click next and to install it. And then with this PHP, you want to use the version that your MAMP is running or your Laravel is running. So you go back to local disk, then click on MAMP, then click on bin, then PHP, and then the one that it says in your MAMP directory. So in this case, mine is 7.1.5. Okay, so then 7.1.5, click open, click php.exe, and then click open. And now we want to go, okay, next. Nope, and install. Cool. Running the composer script. So after this is complete, you will be able to use composer on your git bash to install all the scripts necessary to running your server. So anyway, now we go back to htdocs, your local disk MAMP htdocs, and your project folder. This is all. This should be exactly what it looks like when you open the first open your root directory. We want to open a git bash here, so right click git bash here. We want to go composer install and then enter, and then it should download all the stuff necessary. Hopefully that works. If it doesn't, you should just give me a message on Slack or something, or YouTube, wherever I post this on. Yeah, and yeah, I'm always, messaging, like open to be messaged. So yeah. So once this downloads, you can just go like, just wait. Um, After this, you have to migrate your servers. Oh yeah, so we may as well do that now while that's installing. While this is installing, go to your Google, whatever, then go to we have to type in, we have to get our .env file. So we have to go .env.example. And we have to copy all of this into a notepad so our servers can run locally. Okay, nice. So all of this, copy. Okay, so copy, right click, or Control C. Now in your home directory of your project folder, open a new text document and name this .env .example, and then press enter. Are you sure you want to change it? Yes. At the moment it's .example, so the name is .env, but the extension is .example. And what you want to do is edit with Notepad, Control V or Control right click, then paste. Okay, and this is what we need to change. Change this here, database name, to the database name that you want to name it. So you can just call it anything, or maybe in this case I'm just going to call it test. And then the database username, you need to change it to root, and database password, you need to change it to root. Okay, that's pretty much it. And then this app key we need to generate later, so yes. So save that. So we need to save that. Click on File, Save As, and then go to .env, this file name thing, and then remove this .example extension, so that now the .env is the extension. Change normal text file to all types, and then click Save. Okay, so that will save to your Laravel home directory, hopefully. And now edit with Notepad. Everything should be root test. Yep, 3306.127.0.0.1 app URL your local host. That looks really good. Okay. So now it's finished installing. So what we can do now is we can hopefully migrate. By doing that, to do this, you can go PHP artisan and then migrate. I think that should work. PHP artisan migrate, and yeah, there we go. Migration. 2014 create user table migrated. Okay, everything seems to be working. Okay, if you have any errors, such as create user tables already there, then you have to go like this. You have to go to config. No, I think config or app. No, HTTP. Oh, it's under databases. So Laravel databases, then migrations, and then if you see any duplicates in here, you have to delete one of them so it can do this migration. So at the moment we've got create user table, but we have two create user tables, so it might not work for you. So you might have to delete one of these, or go like this. Go to your Chrome, go to localhost, um, this symbol, I forgot what that is, and then your port number, which is 8080. The default was 80, but I changed it to 8080, remember, so we have to click on that. And then, oh wait, doesn't work. Oh yes, if it says no application encryption key has been specified, you have to do this. You have to go PHP, go back to your get bash, type in PHP artisan, and then key, this symbol, generate. And now that will generate a key, which will be saved to your .env file automatically. So now you can talk to your computer normally, and there, voila. But yeah, now our servers are online. Now, but we want to change it. We want to go to the database to see if things all good and stuff like that. So we have to go to 8080 MAMP tools, PHP my admin, and then go to this our database that we created, which I named test, and then we have to drop all of these tables, and then finally migrate it again. So PHP artisan migrate. Um, yeah, so nothing to migrate, but if we drop all these tables, like for me it's that, but we have to, if you want to do it, yeah. So I'll test it for you. So drop. I'm dropping all of these. By the way, I'm still quite new to this Laravel thing, but this is where I'm up to at the moment, and a lot of people are quite, you know, still struggling. So yeah, this is pretty much the reason why I made it. Okay, so let's try it again. All of it has been dropped. So now we go PHP artisan migrate. Hopefully it runs it again. Okay, so it looks like it did it. So look at this. Drop of exist users. The same. It says that the name is already in use. So we have to go back to the database. We got to go back to migrations and then see this duplicate. So I'll show you edit with Notepad++, and then I'll edit with this one with Notepad++, and then look at this. These are both the same, but have been saved under a different name. So I'm just going to delete one of them. I will delete the first one. You can delete the second one, I don't mind. I don't think it would mind. Now we can try the same command, php artisan migrate, and then yes, now it will work. We'll go to refresh the admin, and all these things have been created again. Now we can go back to localhost, root folder, and then make a username. My name is Sioni. My email is, I'm just going to do an example, and my password, I'm just going to call it password, and we'll register with that. So once that's created, we should be logged in, and yeah, refresh this, go to users, and then here is my name, email, and password. So hopefully that works for you guys, and if it doesn't, then yeah, you can give me a message. One second, yeah. I think that's all we need to do at the moment. I still have to do like make an admin, because at the moment anyone could just log in. So this is, yeah. I've got a lot of other things to do. So like if I figure out how to do things, I'll probably make some more videos or something like that. But yeah, that's a short wee demonstration. Yeah, just make sure you get that .env file, because if you make a commit to the Git repo, that sometimes isn't installed with it. So you have to make it a .env and install the composer every time you um, yeah edit your Laravel website. So yeah, that's about it really. And